Promotions in association with Kieran Farrell Promotions and today's sponsors, Applied Nutrition, Treadstone Security and Morrison Group, proud to present 6 rounds of boxing in the super-featherweight division. Sanctioned by the British Boxing Board of Control and inspectors ringside, Alan Olster, Mark Rich and Brian Scotland. Our title brother bell, Chris O'Connor. And our referee in charge of scoring the contest is Darren Sargent. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the officials. Let's get ready to welcome our boxers. First, boxing out of the blue corner. This afternoon he weighed the red shorts. He weighed in 9 stone 12 pounds. This afternoon he took part in his 93rd professional contest from Stockport. Jamie, the Devil's Child, Quinn! And please welcome the opponent, boxing out of the red corner. Tonight he wears the black and gold shorts. He weighed in 9 stone and 13 pounds with an excellent professional record of 26 wins, only 4 defeats, 15 wins by way of knockout. He is a former British and Commonwealth featherweight champion, former British and WBC silver super featherweight champion, and 2-time world title challenger from Liverpool, Swifty!
So it's Jamal Niaz here with Anthony Crolla. Stephen Smith versus Jamie Quinn about to get underway. You've had a lot of praise for Jamie, haven't you? It's not just going to be a walkover fight for Stephen in your...
Don't want to be disrespectful in saying the word journeyman, but Jamie, he probably is one of the best in Britain.
Yeah.
You know, his job, he's on the road week in, week out, and then you see his stoppages in 85 of the losses. He's been stopped 2 times,
which
so
is ridiculous, isn't it?
Yes. Oh no, he's a capable amateur, Jamie. I think he got to the quarters or the semi of the ABAs, and he's a character. Listen, he's a character, and anyone who knows him will tell you during that he wanted exactly living the life while getting to the quarters and semis of the ABAs. So no, he's very capable. He's very capable, but I think it was one of them he didn't want the headache of tickets. And you can see here now behind a nice, tight guard, tucks up well. And listen, we expect Stephen to win well, but it's a good opponent.
And how important is it to get Stephen out so soon after that win? Because he'd been out for a long time after that.
Yeah,
before that even.
That was a lovely shot by Stephen there, the right hand downstairs. Yeah, and that was one of the reasons for Joe having this show, and that again, the touch downstairs, a lovely shot from Stephen, the right hand. It's that was one of the reasons for Joe having the show, so Stephen could stay active, and he's been out the ring a long time, and Stephen will tell you, it's one last sort of hurrah, one last roll of the dice. That world titles, that's what he so desperately wants.
Yeah.
And listen, anyone who knows Stephen will tell you what he deserves as well. But he had a long time out, and he needs to stay active, get back in contention, and later in the year, go for that, something big like that.
Have you seen a rejuvenated Stephen Smith since this time out?
Without a doubt. I think, like you say, he knows it's one last go.
Yeah.
He's not getting any younger. Listen, he's hardly an old man, but he's been around a long time. He's had a career that has, consisted of boxing internationally for years and years. Very narrowly missed out on going to the Olympics. Probably was a little bit unlucky for it. He's one of our great amateurs in recent times. European medal, everyone knows just how hard it is to get one of those. And it's great to see him back. And like I said, I think anyone who knows Stephen, you won't meet an harder working lad or a nicer lad. So we hope this one last roll of dice does get him that world title that he wants.
And he looks very relaxed in there. As expected, he's been there on the big occasion, and he's here on the small hall scene tonight.
He is, and listen, Stephen, before the layoff, that was a good left hook to the body there. He's before the layoff, he was over fighting in Las Vegas, and so it might be a million miles away from that, but that's what I'm saying, the importance of him staying busy. There's a good stab down there. Just little cute shots like that. If you are going to get Jamie Quinn out of there, they're the kind of shots that'll help sort of put money in the bank. That's nice boxing.
Does it bring a different element to the table when you've gone from those massive arena shows where you can hardly hear anything because of the fans, and then you can hear a pin drop in here.
It does at times, yeah. It does at times, but you've got to stay focused. And like I say, Stephen, he's boxed all over the world. He's boxed in. He's boxed in empty sports halls in European countries and more. He's just so. He's very disciplined. He's got to stay, but he's got to stay disciplined in it. He can't switch off, like I say, because Jamie Quinn, when he fancies it, when he has a goal, it will he can cause the upset. So he's got to stay switched on, and and also as well, Stephen Smith being a name, it's a great name to have on your record.
100%.
So it always comes with that added pressure.
You've experienced a number of corner chats with Joe. What do you think he'd be saying to Stephen right now?
I think he's happy there. He's happy there. It's a nice start. He's sharp, picked some nice shots out. He wants Stephen to get round here. I think, like you say, he didn't take a shot. Picked some lovely shots to the body. He was smart boxing, judged distance well. He'll be happy.
Stephen dictating the centre of the ring as expected. How comfortable do you think Jamie will be on the back foot?
Yeah, I think he'd be pretty comfortable. Listen, I see Jamie a lot of the times. He will walk forward that nice tight guard, but I think with Stephen, I don't think he'll take as many chances. With Stephen, he's been in with some quality opposition, but a lot of the times Jamie will be in the lads who've had an handful of fights, not someone as seasoned as Stephen. So I think he'll also show that respect where he might not be as adventurous as what I've seen him.
In preparation for this fight, has anything stood out to you in particular, with maybe not even the way he's looked in the gym, but his attitude?
He's just gone about it professional, like you say. He's not treated it any different. I know obviously he's not in championship weight, but he's he stayed very professional. Like I say, Stephen, one of the hardest workers out there, and this fight's been no different. It's good shots.
Not massive amounts of clean shots landing from either man at the moment.
We see Jamie there, he has that tight guard, so you've got to try and prize him open. I mean, there's a good jab from him there from Jamie Quinn, but you got to try and prize him open, and that's a good body shot.
Yeah, great body shot from Stephen there.
Sharp left hook counter there from Jamie. Didn't land, but again, it shows,
giving something to think about.
Against a lesser opponent, it could be very different. Stephen, he's got lovely feet, he's moving them well, he's judging the distance well here. But he has to, like I said, Do
you think there'll be a moment in this fight where Jamie maybe throws it out the window and just thinks, I'm just going to go for it now? Maybe just swarm Stephen?
Possibly. He's late on. He might wait a little bit later on. I don't think he'll go too soon.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll go too soon because I think that could let him walk onto a sharp counter. Very, very difficult to prize open, Jamie here.
Yeah, he's got a great guard.
Clash of the heads a few times. Good shot.
There's a clear difference in speed and power here, isn't there?
And that is the main difference. He's Stephen very sharp, and you forget with Stephen, he's had some huge knockouts. He hits hard for the weight. I know he's given away some natural weight here, but going back to the Gary Buckland knockout was probably one of the best knockouts I've ever seen, and certainly up close it was a scary knockout. And Bashiro was like that. He hits hard enough, Stephen. He hits hard enough.
Obviously he's approaching this fight very professionally. He's not going to take any chances. But in the same light, would you be thinking, maybe I want to cause a stir, make an eye-catching knockout?
I think, like say, it's you go looking for that eye-catching knockout. It very rarely comes.
Exactly. Yeah.
Joe wants him to get rounds, and that's why I think Jamie Quinn's a perfect opponent. We'll see whether whether I look to try, like say, break Jamie up. I think if the way to try and do that with Jamie is the little shots downstairs. He's, like say, a very tough man, so it would be a great result getting out there, but it's not one that you know many people would expect.
He's showing no signs of shying away, Jamie. He's straight away off his stool.
Yeah. He always does, and that's what I'm saying. For me, he's one of the best genuine in Britain, without a doubt.
Taking that overhand on the glove as well.
Yeah. Good job, good sharp jab there. Adventurous there from Jamie. But I'd say the distance with the feet, Stephen's very good at doing that.
He made Jamie miss quite dramatically there, didn't he?
He just made him fall short, and that goes back to the amateur pedigree of Stephen. You forget from an early age, from a schoolboy, boxing around Europe, around the world. He's like I say, you forget just how good his amateur career was. Out of the Smith brothers, unbelievable fighting family, but they'll all say, amateur-wise, Stephen was the most successful out of them.
Some fighting family, that, isn't it?
Unbelievable, unbelievable.
And every time one of them gets mentioned, the others get a mention as well. But
yeah, no, it's,
my God, what a family.
Yeah, I'm very good friends with them, and I think it's unbelievable to have 4 brothers who've been British champions.
Yeah.
4 brothers who've been in world title fights. It's people realise that. I think too late. People realise it too late, because for me it's a special, unique achievement. I don't believe we'll ever see 4 like it again.
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
And I think you just heard Joe say there, he's feeling it, and I think Jamie has felt a few of those shots downstairs.
Yeah.
He's
that body shot there as well.
Yes, again, the left to the body. That's a good
wincing.
shot. Good job from Jamie there, though. But just let Stephen know he's still there. He's not ready to go just yet. Good.
He's constantly giving Jamie something to think about.
Good. Yeah. And that's what I was saying. It's the perfect opponent, I think, for Stephen. Joe's wanting rounds for Stephen, and you're going to get them.
Yeah. And it's also, likewise, it's giving Stephen something to think about as well. He's not just a he's not just a standing punch bag, is he?
No, he's coming back with shots. You see that with Jamie. He's in good shape. He's in good shape.
Definitely.
I don't know if he's fighting every week. So he's just got to be careful with that. It's a little snappy left hook. What comes off the jab sometimes from Quinn, Stephen. Good feet from Stephen. Good round of boxing.
It must be great for the guys that competed previously on this card, getting a chance to see someone like Stephen in an event like this.
You see some of the lads, and knowing that Stephen sort of with the main event, what he's done, what he's done as a professional. Also, yeah, it's a great, great for them. And like I said, Stephen is one of those lads. If those lads wanted a word with him, or ask any kind of advice, he'd happily would as well. So no, it's great for them.
Does it bring back fond memories, watching the undercard fights of when you were grinding, trying to make it?
Yeah, of course. It's there's only a few small hall shows I was on, but I love them, and I love the small hall shows.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yes, I love the small hall shows as a fan as well, and that's why today. That's why today, like I say, it's good to see it on a Sunday afternoon. I've not seen it on a Sunday afternoon for years.
Yeah.
It's
especially with a great fight weekend it's been as well. We had Fury, Warrington last night.
Yeah. It was a great weekend. That was a great card. And so there's never enough boxing, is there? So
no, definitely not. Definitely not.
But he switched it up nice there. That. He likes the right uppercut. Does Jamie Quinn? He knows he can't leave the head in there. You got a nice room to his work here, Stephen. Now
he definitely looks comfortable with the pace of the fight.
does, yeah. He does. And he's enjoying. I think he's enjoying himself being in there, like you say. There is. He was looking for the right uppercut there. Jamie Quinn just maybe showing it a little bit too much. That's a lovely body shot that from Stephen. And again,
yeah. Both guys relatively unmarked though. They've not took.
Yeah, no, both defense has been good from both guys. It's been a nice bout to watch. You know, the skills of Stephen, the feet are good.
Big telegraphed hook there from Quinn.
Yeah. And the right hand as well.
It's got to be demoralising when you're missing shots like that as well.
Yeah, because when you're not hitting arms or gloves as well. Yeah, no, Stephen's doing the right thing there. There's a good left hook there from Jamie. You just got to stay switched on. Good left hook to the body. Jamie's really had a goal there that last minute. I think now Stephen's like, right, no, I'll put you back in your place.
Yeah.
And I think he'll come now.
Body shot seems to be the thing that he's always going back to as a reminder of his power and his precision.
We know with Jamie, you could hit him all night upstairs and he's not going anywhere.
Again, making a miss.
Yeah.
Great footwork from Stephen.
Good fast hands on his side. Good boxing. Tap, and then looks to put the shot downstairs.
He's only tapping him. Is that just to give him another thing to think about?
I think so, yeah, to try and dress up the shot downstairs. Again, you load up with anyone, it's very rare you'll knock him out, but certainly someone a good defence is Jamie Quinn. And some credit to Jamie Quinn as well. He's gave it a real go. Jabs out there. Good round of boxing again. In that round of boxing, they'll be seen at the end. If you were showing a young kid, a young boxer, just the art of boxing of not getting hit and hitting like Stephen there, moved the feet, lovely, made him fall shot, and then backed him up behind. Just good basics, basics, and that's something that Stephen's got. Very good at basics. That comes from the Rotunda gym. Always brings out good kids, and it's just you see it year after year doing it, and you see it there with Stephen. It's just the basics down to a T.
Do you think that round, when we're looking at the shots that were missed from Jamie's behalf, and he wasn't massively successful, do you feel like that takes a lot away from him in this, in terms of his confidence?
Yeah, I think and fair play, he still keeps coming. But that, it can be, like you said, it can be demoralising. When you're not in arms or gloves, even. Yeah. It's got to be tough. But it's.
How would you approach that if you were him? I know you're.
I think it's just about you've got to try and get your feet there. Get your feet there to make sure you're not falling short. The punches are just being through out of range, or in range at the time. But Stephen just that little step back. But he's and there's a left hook again from Jamie Quinn. He's good. He's nice and sharp. That's a good right hand.
Back to the body again.
Yeah. It's worked well for him.
Bit of confusion between the two fighters there. Was it a clash of heads?
I'm not sure what it was. I think it was a bit of disagreement. It's good then. A little step back again. A little step back. I think that's when Stephen's at his best, when he's just making Jamie fall short, comes back, punishes him, and then comes back with his own. Good. That's nice boxing. Again, and that's what I was saying, it's just good basics, just making your opponent miss, making him pay. Then Jamie will feel under pressure where he's got to throw.
A lot of success on the ropes there.
Yeah. This is a good round, this from Stephen Smith. Very good round.
He hasn't took one clean shot all fight.
He's not.
I'm pretty
He's
sure.
not. There's been the odd sharp left up counter or the odd jab that's come through from Quinn. And that's not being disrespectful to Jamie Quinn as well, because I think he's gave a great account of himself here. But no, he's took very little. Listen, I think it's been a very, very professional performance. Listen, we're not there yet, but I think it's been a very professional performance.
Against anyone else, you would have, you'd praise him for his performance tonight, but he's just fighting a completely different level of fighter, isn't he?
Good, yes, he is. I mean, Jamie's felt the body shots there. Stephen sensed it. He can't be reckless.
Wincing him. He's feeling the pain there. He's just touched his body.
He has again. I think it's good if he comes through this.
He's goading him in there.
He's telling Stephen just got to be careful, show his class here.
Yeah.
Dress the shot up downstairs. A good body shot again downstairs.
Stephen's far too mature to get goaded into a dog
and he can't do. I think what a bit of the argument's been is Jamie pushes Stephen off, the head's gone in as well.
Yeah.
I think that's where the argument's been. That's a good shot.
He's gone to the opposite side now.
Yeah. Joe's asked for. He's done well to suck this up. Good body shot. Good body shot.
Really dig
Stephen.
that one.
Left up to the body.
You can see he's covering up now.
He said it himself now. If he had maybe 15 more seconds, that would maybe be good.
Yeah, maybe so. Maybe so. Tough man, Jamie Quinn.
But he's enjoying himself.
He is. If that can be said.
Probably not enjoying the pain, but
he just knows. It'd be great to speak to Jamie after this and see how he found it.
Yeah.
Seeing the opponents who he's been in with.
He really does look like he's in agony right now.
Yeah, he does. He's in the corner. Listen, and there'd be so many other fighters who'd pull out with that now. That'd be their excuse to pull out, but
Definitely.
not him.
It's commendable for him to carry on, and he's still up though. He's ready to go.
He is. And do you know what? He'll come out and he'll give this a go. He'll come out and he'll give this a go, I'm telling you.
What's the best way to recover from a body shot like that?
Listen, it's hard. Like sometimes you need to get on your feet and move. But if he goes to the last round coming up, he's going to see it out. It's and that's going to think it's the last round, and it's going to be it's going to be hard for him to get through. But at the same time, he's that tough and determined. It's going to be so hard for Stephen to get down there. It's different. Listen, Jamie's looking now to last distance. John Stevens won every round, so he'll try and get on his bike a little bit, and certainly avoid getting into the body again.
And for Jamie, if he does make it to the end of this fight, then that's a win in the sense for him as well. If you look at
of course
what he's experienced in this fight,
like you say, experience and lads he's been in with. Good shot. The right hand down, straight right hand downstairs has been great from Stephen.
Again, yeah, as you've said it, he's landed another one.
I think there's respect between these two as well. There's been the odd word.
Yeah.
They give each round, they've touch gloves.
Yeah, you can see both of them, like you said, respect each other's game.
Listen, that's Jamie, been in with a lot of lads, probably not as classy as Stevenson, so he can appreciate that as well. And also, Stephen can appreciate the toughness of Jamie. He took some very, very good shots, especially downstairs. Good shots. He had Joe call for it there, the two hands downstairs. There's a right uppercut from Quinner.
Oh, he's tripled up on that body shot. You just can't escape it because once he's landed on one side, he's switching to the other side. It's just...
You know what? Fair play to Jamie Quinn. I don't think I've seen him tie up once.
Yeah.
He'd be more than welcome to. Where he's thinking, I don't want to open up to take a shot downstairs. To risk taking a shot downstairs, I'm not sure, but he's not held all night, has he?
No, he hasn't, to be fair to him. And that's kind of what you'd expect a fighter like him at his level to try and make it dirty.
To mess his way through the rounds, and it's a good job from him there. Like you say, Stephen defensively, his feet have been great, a little step back.
He's obviously come into this fight and thought that maybe there's a slight chance he can get some success in the fight.
Of course he has, and like you say, you got to remember, he gives a good account of himself, which he has. You could try and swing him up, then it's a huge name, on his record. Been really impressed with the distance side from Stephen. That's a lovely body shot. That's a lovely body shot. And Stephen's enjoying it in there. The hands have dropped a little bit. He's enjoying it in there. Distance, yeah.
That was probably one of the first clinches of the fight.
Yes, there we go.
Great performance from Stephen.
Was. Very professional performance.
Great show of respect there as well.
Character Jamie Quinn. Oh yeah, he's a tough man. He's earned it there today. Listen, both lads there, they've got to go home happy after Stephen. Gave a great account of himself.
Yeah.
Boxed really well. Judged the distance, threw some lovely shots downstairs. Jamie does what he does so well. And I don't want to say just survived, because that sounds disrespectful, because he asked Stephen a few questions as well. So he might have had a little success, but he asked Stephen questions, and if he was in with a lesser opponent today, I'm sure they very easily could have been a W on him, on his record as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, please have a big round of applause for both of our boxers. You go for scorecard, which means 60.255 in favour of your winner from Liverpool.
There we go. Yeah. Great performance from Stephen Smith there. It's been Jamal, Niaz and Crolla commentating on that one. Thanks for listening.